Oh, welcome, my friend. I am so glad that you are here. You are just in time to help me make a really beautiful comfort meal. I'm going to be making Moroccan chicken, and it is so easy. It is a one-pot meal, which we love because we do not like a lot of dishes, and it just uses really basic ingredients. The main star of the show are the spices. And when I say spices, don't worry, it's not going to be spicy. It's going to be warming. So what I love about Moroccan food is it's full of beautiful spices that really do warm you from the inside out. And we are having really terrible weather here again. We've got really bad winds, we've got some gale force, we've got some trees down on some properties. There is somebody's studio has been knocked over on the side from the winds. So it's the perfect day to tuck up inside and create something that is going to be warming and comforting and make us feel grounded. So the stars of the show are the spices. We've got some turmeric, we've got cinnamon, ginger, paprika, I've got cumin, and I've got some coriander as well. So I'm going to put all of the amounts that I'm using through this recipe in the directions for you. So if you miss something or somebody gets a bit noisy at your place and you miss something again, don't worry, it's all going to be there for you. Through this recipe, I'm just going to share the method, the super easy one pot method. So I've got my chicken, I've got some dried apricots. We're also going to use simple tin tomatoes and of course some chickpeas, some garlic, and I've got an onion as well. So super easy. Let's get started and create this really easy, beautiful, simple, comfort, creamy chicken Moroccan meal. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up my onion. I'm going to pop it in my pot with a little bit of oil that I've just splashed in there. I'm going to get that cooking, then add my garlic, and then we're going to make the spice blend to coat our chicken pieces in. Okay, you can probably hear the onions and the garlic cooking in the oil behind me. It smells amazing already. So I've got my chicken and I've chopped it all up sort of just into small sliced pieces, and I've got about 1.5 chicken breasts here. So you can use less chicken if you like and use extra chickpeas, or you could swap your chicken out for something else completely. It doesn't matter. It's a really versatile recipe. So into here, I'm going to pop all my lovely warming spices that I have already. Make sure I got every little bit of those in there because they are the star of the show. Also into here, I'm going to pop 1/4 cup of flour. Make sure that's my 1/4 cup. So 1/4 cup of flour. And I'm going to grab a spoon, give it a little bit of a mix. And when it's mixed, my chicken is going to go in here, and I'm just going to coat the chicken in our beautiful spice mix and our flour. So we'll get our hands in there, make sure all that chicken is covered. Oh my gosh, it smells so, so good. All that cumin, coriander, the cinnamon, the hint of ginger. And then of course I'm going to add some salt and pepper to this soon when it's cooking as well, but that's all we need. I'm going to set that aside. Now of course if you want some more spice, if you like spicy, then you can of course add some chilli in here as well. Okay, once our onions are starting to sort of brown and soften down and they're all looking yummy in that oil, and our garlic, we can go ahead and we can add our chicken pieces. You want your pan to be nice and sizzling when you put your chicken pieces in. And you want to just brown them off lightly without cooking them through. I haven't cut some of that chicken properly, but that won't matter. And if you've got some spices and flour left, make sure that all goes in as well. Turn that up a little bit. If you find your chicken is a little dry, just go ahead and add a little bit more oil, because we really want to cover all those spices in the oil. We want them to become really aromatic. That's where our flavor is going to come from. And you can see now that the chicken is so beautifully covered in all those aromatic spices. The onions are cooked beautifully. The chicken is only just cooked on the outside, not in the middle, and that doesn't matter because it's going to sit and simmer and it's going to cook right through. That's what's going to make it lovely and tender. So now I can go ahead and add my chickpeas. I've got a tin of chickpeas that I've drained mostly. We don't need to be too fussy, but we want to get every single chickpea in there. I'm going to put those through, and then I'm going to add my tin of diced tomatoes. I really wish you could smell how beautiful this is. It's so fragrant. It's just, even the process of cooking it is just so comforting. And I'm going to serve this with some lovely fluffy couscous. And we're also going to make a lemon garlic yogurt to go with this as well. So divine. So now that that's sitting there and simmering, we can go ahead and add our apricots. I'm going to add about a cup of apricots. These will add a sweetness. And also I'm going to add a little bit of brown sugar as well. So we've got a really nice balance of sweetness and spices and all of our grounding beautiful flavors. So give that a stir. And then I'm going to pop the lid on, and we are going to let this simmer for probably about 20 minutes on a low heat. So cover it over, and we can head to the bench and make our garlic lemon yogurt. Okay, to make our garlic lemon yogurt, we just need some plain yogurts. Greek yogurt would be great. I've just got some natural yogurt, and I'm going to pop some in here. A little bit more. And then I'm going to crush my garlic with some salt. Oh, get back in there. Okay, so I've got my garlic in here. I've got my yogurt. A drizzle of oil. A squeeze of lemon. I don't have any fresh lemons, even though I can see them falling off some people's trees. I just have to use my lemon I keep in the fridge for emergencies. And then I'm going to give it a stir. And that is basically all we have to do. So you can taste test it, make sure that's how you like it. You could add a little bit more salt, you could add more lemon, and that is really, really good. I'm going to add just a little bit more lemon because I find the store-bought stuff isn't quite, the fridge stuff, isn't quite as strong as normal lemon. Grab a different spoon, and there we go. So the longer we let this yogurt sit, the stronger the garlic will infuse this beautiful creamy garlic dressing or sauce, or whatever we want to call it. So I'm going to pop that in the fridge until we're ready to serve. Okay, I've just turned him down a little bit because he was probably simmering a little hot. I'm giving him a stir. Smells incredible. And pop the lid back on. Our Moroccan chicken has been simmering on the stove, and look at those colours. All the apricots are beautiful and plump. Everything looks amazing. So this is, now that we've turned off the stove, we're going to go ahead and season it with salt and some pepper. So keep tasting it. If you want to add a little bit more salt, add some more salt. Give it a stir, and then just give it a little taste. Let me try. That is so, so good. That doesn't need any more seasoning. I've got the cumin coming through. I've got all the beautiful sweetness that is ready for us to dish up. And of course, just dish this straight out of your one pot. I'm going to pop it in here as we've got a couple of people coming for dinner. So before you serve, add a beautiful squeeze of lemon over the top. You can use some coriander or some parsley out the garden if you don't like coriander. And of course, we've got our beautiful garlic lemon yogurt as well. This is so, so good. You've got the depth of the cumin and the coriander, you've got the sweetness because we added the apricots, you've got the sweetness of the tomatoes. It is so comforting, and I'm not going to be able to stop eating this. So I'm going to say thank you, my friend, for joining me. I'm going to dish this up and have a little bit more of that beautiful yogurt over the top. And I hope that you will try it and see how absolutely simple and easy it is to create a lovely, comforting home-cooked meal. One pot, basic ingredients, and this is going to please everybody. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon.